This is Daniel Martz, and today I'm going to be doing um bringing you guys up to date with some recently leaked Batman v Superman news, as well as some Suicide Squad movie news. So yeah, a bunch of information from both the Suicide Squad movie and the Batman v Superman movie has been leaked. So yeah, let's start off with the Batman v Superman. So the first one is about the trailer, how the trailer is going to look like. So yeah, basically it says that it opens up in with Metropolis all in chaos, close to the ending of Man of Steel, which makes sense. Then we have Ben Affleck, and he does a narration, and it says the world has changed with the arrival of the Kryptonians. He says something similar to that, so that's pretty interesting. And then we see an image of the bat suit he's going to be using, similar to the one we saw at the Comic-Con trailer, which I don't, from what I know, the Comic-Con trailer has been completely taken down. But the Batu in the Comic-Con trailer looked pretty good, pretty well. You had the eyes were like glowing, so that was pretty cool. Then he goes up to Superman and asks him if he's here to save them or destroy them. And then he says, and he's gonna find out regardless, what Superman's motivations are. So that's interesting. And then we cut to the shot of the Batman v Superman logo. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, it sounds exactly like how a teaser trailer should sound like. I don't think this is gonna be the full trailer. I think this is more of a teaser trailer because it sounds something you could condense into like 30 seconds. Yeah. And in the Comic-Con teaser trailer too, which was about 10 seconds, the line where he goes up to Superman and asks him, "Are you here to save us or destroy us?" Or he says something similar to it. It does remind me a bit of the Comic-Con trailer because in that trailer he did say something as well, or it just seems like it sounds like he said something to him. I don't think it was that exact same thing, but he did say something similar to Superman. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, all the links to this are gonna be down below for those who want to check it all out. And yeah, so yeah, that's a Batman v Superman trailer. Going on with leaked stuff and Batman v Superman stuff and plots. The entire plot, more or less, of Batman v Superman has been leaked. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so technically it's not the entire plot. This guy, he managed to get an interview with some guy working in Batman v Superman. It's basically more of an interview. So yeah. So basically, it starts off with saying, from what I can tell, it says, why does Superman go to jail, to Arkham Asylum, apparently, because it says Gotham City Jail, which is Arkham Asylum in my opinion. I don't think there is, not that I know of. And basically, because he's interrogating people on the Batman and the super weapons or whatever. And then, so I guess that kind of builds up to, and some people have theorized, who have read this, have theorized that maybe Superman may be the cause of the Suicide Squad, which is a pretty interesting point. Then they say that Lex Luthor is bald. Then they say there's 2 fights, so that's interesting. There's gonna be some tension between Wonder Woman and Batman. There's even this one question that says, are we gonna see any shirtless scenes? And they say that we are gonna get some shirtless scenes with all the heroes. So that means one with Batman, one with Superman, one with Cyborg, which would be weird because he's like half machine, but whatever. One with Aquaman and one with Wonder Woman. Ooh la la, that'd be interesting. Oh yeah, so yeah, going with Aquaman, they said that he is gonna have his orange costume, but he's gonna have black hair and a black beard, and he is gonna have his trident. So yeah, it says that the military is gonna get involved a lot in the movies, and there may be some kind of fight between Wonder Woman and Batman as well, and that the military is going into the Amazon, or the Amazonian territory where Wonder Woman lives, and getting some Amazonian technology. We are gonna get an appearance of the Invisible Jet, which is by Wonder Woman. It says here that Amanda Waller nor the Suicide Squad will be in the movie, so neither of them will be in the movie. So yeah, it says also it also says here that Lex Luthor will wear some suits, which is interesting because lately he's been wearing like these Iron Man like type suits in the comics. You know, they're like it's like all jacked up. It's all like machines and it's all green. It's really just a huge armor, robotic armor. So I don't know if they're meaning that suit or if they're gonna go with like a a tie suit and tie type of thing. I mean, here it says the official thing says a few suits, so that's interesting. Um, so yeah, it says it's gonna try to be its own self-contained movie, which I call total bullshit because they do need to set up for the future movies. So yeah, they say that Batman or yeah Ben Affleck or whatever, he'll have a voice changer machine thing similar to the Arrow. Uh, the Lex Luthor is gonna talk really fast, like rapid fire. Um, So there's that. Just Brainiac or John, J on, J comma ONN. They're neither Brainiac or John are not going to be in the film. Zod's going to make some kind of cameo of sorts, and the Joker is mentioned as well as other villains. So yeah. Uh. So Um, yeah, no. It also says here when are they expecting to release the trailer, and they say not anytime soon. From what I know of. And what else does it sound here? Also they talk about the Flash that he's gonna go on as a blur. So for those who don't know, Ezra Miller is gonna portray the Flash, and they say here he's gonna be in it for like a quick second. It's really just gonna be a blur, and so I don't. So that sounds more for like an end credit scene. Um. So yeah. Aside from that, not really much I could say. So yeah, I just really wish it could have said something about Cyborg, because really the closest thing we got to Cyborg was the shirtless scene, and it says yeah, one for each. So yeah, that's really the closest thing we got to Cyborg. So yeah, now on to the Suicide Squad news. So first off, Viola Davis has been confirmed as Amanda Waller. For those who don't know who Viola Davis is, she's in The Help and How to Get Away with Murder. I watched a few minutes of How to Get Away with Murder, and she's a pretty good actress. So I think that's a good casting choice. I did hear originally that they were gonna ask or get Oprah to be Amanda Waller, which she's a good actress as well. But Viola Davis, she's pretty good. So yeah. And now onto the Suicide Squad news. So apparently there's been some leaked information of Suicide Squad, basically on how the characters are gonna look like and the tone of the movie. So yeah, basically this guy was in some focus test with Warner Brothers, which is basically where they get the opinion of the audience and how they feel how the movie should be laid out. So basically they said that Harley Quinn may be the protagonist, which is good. So yeah, then when it came to the costumes, they gave them a few concept arts or concept images as to how the costumes are going to look like, and they say that they all look pretty good except for Enchantress, which is played by Cara Delevingne, and Captain Boomerang, who is going to be portrayed by Jai Courtney. They say they look kind of weird and kind of cheesy, so they may change that one up. So I think yeah, maybe. And also that Deathstroke, he has one of the more badass suits, because his is more technological. He has like laser beams coming out of some areas, so that's pretty cool. Also going on with Deathstroke, he's gonna be Amanda Waller's personal bodyguard, so that'll be interesting. And also for the tone of the movie, they're gonna try to go for a Jump Street and Raid tone. So the darkness of the Raid, the darkness and grittiness of the Raid, with the comedy aspect of Jump Street, which I believe it to be very interesting. That'd be a very interesting concept, and I do like it. So yeah, that's basically it for this whole update. All links down below. And yeah, so Batman v Superman trailer information down below. Batman v Superman movie information down below. Viola Davis casting down below, and the Suicide Squad information down below. So yeah, that's basically for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. So definitely do stay tuned for that. Besides that, like the video. share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And comment down below what are your thoughts on all this information. What are your thoughts on Viola Davis being Amanda Waller? What are your thoughts on the Suicide Squad movie tone? Jump Street and the Raid combined. What are your thoughts on the Suicide Squad movie as a whole? What are your thoughts on the Batman v Superman trailer? Do you think it's a good version of a teaser trailer? With chaotic Metropolis, and then with a voiceover with Batman, and then seeing trying to get a feel of how Superman is. And what are your thoughts on the Superman v Batman movie, or Batman v Superman movie? What are your thoughts on that? How do you feel, and what do you want to see in that movie? Comment all that down below. Let me know. That's basically it for now. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. That's basically it for now. This is Daniel Martz signing off.